6만 Twin Leader.
Hey guys, welcome to this Mega Man Battle 5 Double Team DS 4-phase Nebula Area 5 Liberation Mission. I am Midnight W, and I have with me is
Killer336. This is the co-leader Colonel X. This is Midnight playing this game and trying to do, the last liberation in Boundary 5, the hardest one, Nebula Area 5 with Blizzard Man and Cosmo Man. He's doing that in 4 turns, which is the world record. The thing of, I don't think he does it in 4 turns though.
yeah, I think I did.
You think? Oh, you did.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty nice with it, by the way.
Yeah. The thing is, people who do this in 4 turns, I think save abuse. They get like. They save abuse? Didn't they save abuse to like get?
They do, but I didn't this time.
Somehow
I saved a couple of times here because I thought I would be save abusing, but it turned out I didn't need to do that after all.
Oh, so you're scrub. You did this on Colonel version. This is the easy version.
Got lucky.
I mean, it's okay. So people, what they like to do is they just save before a virus fight, and if they don't get the shit they want, stuff they want, or whatever the fuck they need, they just do it. They just reset the game.
That's
and
right.
I'm like, okay, you're not playing the way you should, but okay.
Well, I think Bound Network is made so you should restart rather than wait for the game over screen.
I don't know. Frankly,
because the game with stream takes so long.
It does.
If you just reset,
well, I mean, it takes so long. They put a save feature in case you had to go because this is still a handheld game.
True.
I mean, I don't like the fact you have to. I don't like the fact you have to keep save resetting just to get what you want. It's like.
Oh, speaking of saving, in the DS version, you can only save once per turn rather than 2.
DS version, really? I never had to.
Yeah.
I never saved in the Liberation. I never really saved because I never had to like go. I always make sure I had like at least 40 minutes to play before I took my Liberation mission.
Oh, okay.
Like
in the DS version, you can actually access the menu. You can change your folder around. You can and you save there rather than with Colonel or Toadman.
I hate the Apple viruses. I hate them with a passion.
I tried to record this earlier. It turned out I can't monologue, so that's why I brought Killer with me.
Yeah, he sucks at monologuing.
I actually talk about how much I hate the viruses in this game.
Well, they're all mean and annoying and dickish. I mean,
yes.
I mean that's.
And you got look, Boy Bomb, one of the most annoying secondary viruses in Bound 4, and they brought it here.
Yeah, Spideys, no, arachnids, or whatever they're called, and boy bombs. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have area grab there because you have less time to kill them before they.
I'll be all right. And they also brought back Dominerds from Bound 2
and 3. I mean, Dominerds were always annoying. I don't think anyone likes Dominerds, if I'm being frank with you.
And they made it worse here because he goes invisible for some reason.
It's like not need to be harder. Boundary 5 probably has the hardest post game of the series, hands down, if you ask me. And I'm a guy who 100%ed every Boundary game and beat Boundary 2 in hard mode. And
although I have to say, it is one of the best. I think it's the best post game in the entire Bound series.
Why is it the best post game?
Because there's actual continuation to the story in the post game. You get to do more liberation.
Well, so it's 2 and 3 technically.
Well, 2 and 3 is just a bunch of battles.
Nothing wrong with that.
But you don't do like little mini games between them.
But no one likes mini games.
I guess you would.
Mini games are.
I like the mini games.
They're distractions.
Didn't you like Bound 2 Nightman? After one from the robber.
Well, I kept getting robbed. I had to go find my money and beat the guy to a pulp. But the thing with 3, I think 3 is I think 3 has the best because it was just so deep. Everything you could do, and then you had to do even more stuff on top of that. This one, it had the hardest post game, and I think, and there was stuff like that.
Submarines.
Oh, you hate submarines, don't you?
I do. How do you?
We should bring them back just to make you mad.
Screw you. You're not bringing back the fucking submarines.
The chip is bleh anyway.
It's actually quite good if you can hit with it.
Yeah, that's my point. It's just like it's.
Oh, check this out. I'm gonna create the dumbest mistake ever.
You're using. Why you do this?
I'm sorry.
Well, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to get any limit. You just need to win. You don't need to actually get 1 turn to delete.
True.
And of course, in Boundary 5, it's either S-Code or bust.
And here's Big Noise. It's my favorite program advance of all time. Because you don't need to aim, it pierces
in other words,
paralyzes.
Mid only likes things that don't require any skill.
Hey.
It's true, you know it.
Hey, come on.
I
beat this in 4 phases.
You like Boundary 2 the best because everything comes in star. You don't have to plan for anything. You just put stars. It's ridiculous.
No, I use R instead of asterisk?
There's no planning. You just get star and win. It's just the win. It's the win button.
No. Well, no. Gator is the win button. What are you talking about? Look at this. This Meteor's fucking sanctuary.
Yeah, Metro's Sanctuary. I'd actually be. That's actually pretty cool. But there's one flaw with them. They cause poison powers when they attack, so they screw up their own field. It's
Yes, but they're all the way out in the front already.
Yeah, unless they're all in the front, but they're not in put in positions where they're in the front. Sometimes.
Now here's an interesting chip that I like, Boy Bomb.
Yeah, except the virus is kind of bullshit. I'm sorry.
True.
We should bring it back.
Boundary 5 is actually the Mega Man game that I played the most when I was younger.
It was a pretty long game to play. I mean, 4 was relatively short-ish.
No.
Yeah, 4.
And no. Well, if you play all 3 games,
I
it's about
did,
as long
and
as
I
normal.
did 100% BN4 when I came out, and I did, and it was relatively short. Especially compared to 3. Especially compared to 3, it wasn't that long. And Boundary 5 took me way longer than 4 did.
Well, 3 is the longest. I'll give it that.
Yeah. The thing with 4 is, while you have to do it over 3 times, the last 2 times you already know the game, so it's just skip cutscenes.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, you can still transfer the navis from the other versions, and you would have completely new scenarios.
Yeah, you can do that, which is what I did. I did all the scenarios in Boundary 4 on my Blue Moon. But I mean, even then, beyond that, maybe one new scenario, which takes maybe 30-40 minutes at most. It's like, short. I mean, the secret area was just lazy.
Well, it looked cool.
Well, I guess.
And the way you get into it is cool.
And other than that, it's lazy. It's just pretty much a straight shot from there, and then you're pretty much done.
Fine, fair enough.
Like, okay, so that was
I think that was the problem with post game starting from 4, and that's you don't have any original bosses other than base.
Yeah, really, that hurts it too. There was no original bosses. There was like no requirement doors to like make you do stuff. And like what I liked in 3,
and 5, and I think 5 did it the worst because the final boss doesn't even have a true form. He cycles between 2 enemies that you fought before in base.
It's just more HP than more stats.
And this is phase 3?
Something like that. I wasn't really paying much attention. I was ranting up BN4. Yeah, but the thing what about the secret areas?
Well, you're always ranting up BN4, but I like BN4. Oh, this is phase 3.
Yeah, what I liked about 3 was like you do one thing, and then that unlocks 2 other things you need to do, and then it unlocks 4 other things. It just gets ridiculous, and you're just like you feel almost overwhelmed, but it just gives you so much stuff to do. So good.
Fair enough, but the way how you have to get the chips is incredibly annoying.
Yeah, fair point. You need custom.
You have to get the V4s. You gotta get the custom style.
V4. Frankly, I just did Bug Fractrator, which is what everyone else did.
Look, Neovari V.
Yeah, that Neovari. Useless because you already have one.
True. And
then it's like, and then you get like the volcano chips and Big Wave. You actually need to have custom style S rank. Yeah, yes, I agree.
Yes.
That was a pain in the ass. They shouldn't have done that. I mean, people grind Trip Trader anyway, but still, you shouldn't have to do that.
And there's no actual reason to grind for Guts or what's the other one? Shield. You don't have to use Shield or Guts technically.
Well, Shield is. I mean, well, Guts is like maybe helps S ranking a little bit because then you don't have to worry about getting hit.
Sure, but you got custom style.
Yeah, custom style is basically the PvP style, so it doesn't really.
Oh, and speaking of which, 3 had overpowered enemies as well, right? But they had overpowered chips to make it up.
Drill Man. Oh, you. I just saw that. You hit the X. Lol.
Yeah, I know. And 3 had overpowered enemies, but you got overpowered chips to counter it. 5 had overpowered enemies, but you don't have overpowered chips.
Yeah, you see in 5, the Liberation missions, they wanted you to have good folders and good flowing folders, and to be able to counter the viruses. Fine. The problem is, the only really good code in 5 was S.
There we go.
You don't have S. Well, you're not really.
You can try other codes.
You can try. I doubt it'll be nearly as effective and nearly as well, because don't forget. With Mega Man, you can pull off almost any folder, right? Because you have souls.
Yes.
But the other navis, they don't have that. Other navis suck. They don't have a build. They only have like one chip and like a slightly different buster. Whoop-de-doo.
And Shadow Man is just compatible.
Yeah,
with
Shadow Man Man's buster is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Shadow
Yeah.
Man's Buster, that's the greatest Buster ever. But anyway, but yeah, so you need S code because all the other Navis need to kill things.
And let's break down S code. You got Life Sword.
You got Life Sword,
Wild Bird.
Wild Bird.
You got Shade Man.
You got Big Noise. You got Shadow Man on Colonel version.
There we go.
Why would
And
you use?
Pulsar and Katana are already decent chipsets as they are.
Yeah, Katana's only good if you can get it closer. Which?
And you got Sanctuary. You got Super Vulcan.
So, all right. Wow.
There you go. You got 5 Mega Chips right there.
5 Mega Chips.
Without repeating Navi chips.
And you got Mark Cannon 3, which is a solid damage against this virus. Which I mean, Mark Cannon's okay.
And Drill Arm. Air Hockey.
Wait, Drill Arm. Well, Drill Arm was S.
Drill Arm 2 is S.
Okay, 2 is S. 3 is Z though. I just used mine Z and Drill Arm 3 Z. Or
Yes.
P, whatever the hell it was.
But it doesn't matter because S is better than that.
I mean, Airhawk sucks now. I mean, after 4 it sucks.
Oh, speaking of things that suck, Power Driver.
Well,
Now it requires a Navi chip and it loses 200 damage.
no, it still did 800, didn't it?
No, it did 600.
In Downer Power?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, okay, so it did get a little worse, but to be fair, 800 was overpowered.
True, but it's incredibly hard to aim.
Not really. Not really.
Well, your opponent needs to be they can't be in the back.
They can't
and
be-
They can't be right in front of you.
No, they just can't be in the back. As long as you're right in front of them and they're not in the back, you can get 800 damage off.
Yes.
It's really not hard.
But it's just 2 spots right in front of you. Then, if you don't steal any areas. If you don't get any areas taken from you, I mean.
Right. I mean, if you area grab, you're screwing up your power driver, but
Either way, 5 screwed it and it's basically useless now.
I still use it. You kidding me?
You, Power Driver? Over Django?
Wait, did I?
Over Django and Gondosol?
Oh yeah, what were the combinations again?
Gondosol 3, Gondosol 3, and Django SP.
Yeah, I think I just did Django. Django SP was a great chip in this game.
Yes, it was.
I think I just did Django.
And because you haven't played the Japanese version, 6 has him riding down a motorcycle. And then you have to enter a code to slash him.
I know what it did. I know what it did, but 5's looks way better and
Alright.
better utility. Better utility. I mean, it hits everything around it for the same amount of damage.
And here's, I think that's the final turn. Final phase. I'm setting up everything.
This is phase 4.
There we go. Medi!
Okay, this is not legit. You had to use opposite version.
Hey, you can't even get 4 phases in the original version anyway, so...
Why can't you get 4 phases in the original version?
Because you gotta have Twin Liberation for this part. You need to clear the area right behind Cosmo Man.
Right. But then you can't do that. Can't you just use Proto Man and get 4 turns?
What do you mean?
Like, can't you just use Proto Man? Oh wait, no. Then you can't. Then you can't get Toad Song, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Life Melody is a huge factor into this.
Yeah, because you can tell, because you have to get like keys 3 first, which is the last key, and then key 2.
And that's why it's only possible in the DS version. That's why I'm showing off here.
The DS version.
And this is the most unfortunate timing of the custom screen.
Not that it really mattered.
Fine. Yeah, you're right. And that's the last dark hole.
Nothing will save the Dark Navi now.
Here we go.
Now you just have to kill. Now you just have to kill this guy in like 1 turn.
Let me save first.
You have 198 hours in this game.
No, this isn't my save. This is Mega Rocky XC's.
Oh. Better grind for all those codes.
I don't know how he got 200 hours onto this.
I mean, frankly,
I got the easiest boss battle.
you got the easiest count. Oh my goodness. You know, if you had got an apple, I would have laughed at you. Because apples as many, you're screwed. You may as well just quit the game.
Well, they're all... Yeah, maybe.
No, apples as many. It is not fun. I guarantee you. I hate many. This mission made me hate this chick. I'm like, why can't you give me Napalm, man?
Well, you can't even get... Speaking of Napalm, man, I'm using the Boundward 4 theme. The Boundward 4 slot in, so you got the Boundward 4 music here. Medi sucks.
Medi's. I mean, she's just a fan.
But her ability is really good.
She's just a fan service character. That's all she is.
Team Proto Man has the best abilities, while Team Colonel has the best navis to use.
You sure they had better? You sure Proto Man has better abilities? I mean, Toad Song's pretty.
Well, you got Bomb Liberation.
Okay, yeah, Sneak Attack sucks. I'll say that one.
Twin Liberation is pretty damn good. And you got Napalm Man's T attack, which I think is better than Tomahawk Swing.
Team Liberation is hard to use in Total, if I'm being honest with you. It's harder to use.
It's hard to use, but it's more useful. If you can pull it off, that is.
Yeah, the mission they gave it to you, Team Liberation, I hardly used it, frankly.
Yeah, that was weird.
The mission they give it to you, it's not that useful. You're actually better off just going it straight.
I think there's a point in the beginning, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, because
Omega Rocket.
Because oh wow, you just nuked him.
Yes.
Because I mean, once you in that Liberation where you first get many, you don't want to trigger all the traps, so you don't want to Twin Liberate.
Ah, true, very true. And you don't have Search Man, or no, you had Search. You didn't have Nightman or Magnet Man, and here it is, Cosmo Man.
So the Knights have to do this in this one battle.
I wish I did. I'm gonna make during the last turn of this battle. I made some of the stupidest mistakes. That's just
I'm about to see.
It.
I'm about to call you a scrub for it too. Oh, you have Life Sword
and Big Noise.
Yeah. Doesn't Big Noise pierce invisibility?
Yes, it does.
Should just use it right then and there.
I was trying to dodge. Wait, why was I trying to dodge?
Yeah, why would you try and dodge? If you stopped his
attack... No, I think I was just stalling so I could use slow gotcha at the last second.
Yeah, but see...
No, wait, why would I do that?
Yeah, because...
That's stupid.
Because then you could just get more buster hits off of him.
Wow, Can you dodge this? Is it even possible to dodge?
In my experience, I haven't dodged it once. Also, one thing, if you step sword into the Cosmic Abyss, you drop down to the light, you take like 2,000 damage.
Oh, shit.
I did that once at Pro Man. I about to step sword him, and I went up by accident. And then I took like... and my health dropped like 96. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw that. That was the most fantastic thing. You were getting so excited. You're like, oh my god, we'll do this in 4 turns. Oh my fucking god. And over. Oh no, I missed.
And I missed with card.
Now you have to do it with Magnet Man. Oh boy, this is your last chance.
No. Now this is gonna be funny. Check out this first turn.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
This is the most anticlimactic win.
Oh, he blocked. He's like, no, block, and he just hit her.
And that's 4 phases for Nebula Area 5 in Mega Man Battle 5 Double Team DS.
Epic skills, guys. Epic skills. Developers are too good at Banner games.
Epic skills or massive luck.
You decide. But it's clearly massive skills.
And I get Nupase.
Yeah. We're too...
thanks for joining me, Killer, because I couldn't do this.
Yeah, no problem. We're too good at these games. We're too good. Can't not stop. Will not stop.
Thanks for watching.